Hey Aditya, I've been trying to wrap my head around linked lists for our class. I understand arrays, but linked lists just feel confusing. Haha, I get that. At first, linked lists seem tricky, but once you get the concept, it's actually pretty cool. Let's break it down. What do you know about arrays? Well, arrays store elements in a contiguous block of memory. We access elements using an index, like R0, R1, and so on. Exactly. Arrays are simple and great for index-based access. But they have limitations, like fixed size. Once you declare an array of size 10, you can't add an 11th element unless you create a new array. True. I ran into that problem when I tried to insert elements dynamically. And that's where linked lists come in. Unlike arrays, linked lists are dynamic. They grow and shrink at runtime. Okay, but how exactly are they structured? Think of a linked list as a chain of nodes. Each node contains two parts, data and pointer or link to the next node. So each node points to the next one? Exactly. The last node points to null, which means it's the end of the list. And how do we access elements? That's one difference. In arrays, you can access any element using an index instantly. But in linked lists, you have to traverse from the head node, one by one, until you reach your desired element. So access is slower in linked lists? Yes, in general. Access time in arrays is O1, but in linked lists it's O(n) because of the traversal. Got it. What about insertion and deletion? Here's the key advantage of linked lists. In arrays, insertion/deletion can be expensive. You may have to shift elements. In linked lists, you just adjust the pointers, which makes insertion and deletion faster. O1 if you're at the right place. That makes sense. So if I need to insert in the middle of an array, I have to move everything after that. But in a linked list, I just change a few links? Exactly. Especially in singly linked lists, each node points to the next. There are also doubly linked lists, where each node has a pointer to both the next and previous node. Wow, that sounds powerful. But I guess it uses more memory? Yes. Each node in a linked list stores both data and a pointer, which increases memory usage compared to arrays. So it's a trade-off between speed of certain operations and memory usage. Thanks, bro. That really cleared things up. So if I need fast access, I use arrays. But for flexible size and frequent insert/delete, I go for linked lists. Spot on. And once you start coding them, it'll all click. Let's try implementing a simple singly linked list now. Yes, let's do it.